Okay students, now see, sir, how to do the branching. Sir, morning time I told you branching, where is it takes place, Nana? What is the location of the branching? On which places branching will be takes place? On which place branching will be takes place?
Carbon first and carbon sixth.
Carbon C1 carbon and C6 carbon of another monomer is responding. Sir, C6 more means you can down here, I can write here down law. O, take about alpha D glucose in it. First carbon, second carbon, third, fourth and fifth carbon. It is written as a CH2OH. So this is the number 1 carbon. 1, sorry, here you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the 6th carbon. But take about the, what is the groups are present here? Is the anomeric carbon, OH group is present, down low present. OH group is a decide, either it is alpha isomer or beta isomer. Remaining groups will be as usually present here. See clearly, C1, here see, C1 carbon OH group and down low one more chain is present here. This is a 6th carbon OH group is removed out as a water molecule lost. By loss of water molecule, it is called as a condensation method. C1 carbon and C6 carbon of another monomer, either linkage will be formed here. It is a connection is like that only. Like also it is a, again it is a continuation is there. Again if we take about one more monomer, see clearly, it is also alpha D glucose pyranose. One more, take here alpha D plus glucopyranose. It is a very clear. First carbon, second carbon, third, fourth and fifth and 6th carbon. Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you observe the molecules, it is a no confusion at all. First of all, starting immediately by seeing the molecules look like a heavy information, lengthy information. You observe the molecules mean very easily you can find out. So like this side, Nana, this side and this side and this side. Is there we clearly only first part is called as a linear chain polymer amylose. Amylose is a different linear chain polymers are connected by the C1 C6 carbon. Due to C1 C6 carbon linkages, it is a becoming branching. Due to branching, amylopectin, it is a due to amylopectin, the starch molecules are solubility will be little. So in the main point is that you can check about in amylose and amylopectin what kind of linkages are present. Amylose is only C1 C4 linkages are present, whereas amylopectin C1 C4 linear linkages and C1 C6 is a branch linkages are present. Still students are joining. I told you particularly 7 o'clock. If you follow the time I will complete the session properly. Otherwise you are joining middle of the class So you have to listen, because the reason is that I have to class continuation starting onwards if the middle of the class you join you can't able to understand what I am teaching. Still now time is 7:18, still the people are joining. Already sir also sent to you, ready with the 7 to 8 class. Because the reason is that, so to complete the session tomorrow we have to focus on preparation point of view. I took the class now only. Am I okay, clear? This one? Sir, starch containing alpha D plus glucopyranose units or alpha D plus glucose units. Sir, 15 to 20% is amylose, 80 to 80% is amylopectin. Sir, first one water soluble, it is a water insoluble. Why first one is water soluble, sir? And due to linear chain polymer. Why amylopectin is insoluble, sir? And reason is that it is having branches. So now we have to remember only link. At what places link will be present. C1 C4 carbon is a chain linking and C1 C6 is considered a branching linkage. Previous NEET examination and CBSE board examination, JEE examination, many times they will focus on what is the linkage of these monomers. So the linkage is particularly named as a glycosidic linkage. Glycosidic linkage and is nothing but either linkage same nana. But biomolecules we consider a particular name is there, glycosidic linkage. It is nothing but either linkage. Okay na. So now I'm going to send you, this is a screenshot we can use about later. You better to get a screenshot, that is better. Okay, ma, shall I go to next topic? Student, this one clear? Starch. If it is completed, mean I want to go to the cellulose now. Okay, right. Very good. Next one is a cellulose. Next one will be cellulose. So please tell me, cellulose containing what kind of monomers? Cellulose containing the most important organic compound in a cellulose is used to making of the cell wall of the plants, and it is a cellulose is also one of the important polymer. Cellulose containing on hydrolysis. Cellulose on hydrolysis we are getting the product is a beta D plus glucose units. Beta D plus glucopyranose units. Glucopyranose units. Beta D plus glucopyranose units. Beta D plus glucopyranose units. N number of beta D glucose units are pyranose units are present. Please tell me once again, I will ask you, glucopyranose mean ring formation, how many carbons are involved? Cyclic structure of glucose containing how many carbons, ring formation? It is a 6-membered ring. In out of 6-membered ring, how many carbon atoms, how many oxygen atoms are present? That is a very important. Cyclic structure of glucose, cyclic structure of fructose, how many carbons are involved? Ring formation also very, very important. The basic level questions also we have to be care about. Don't neglect. Sir, some areas will be looks easy only, but we cannot neglect. All the areas we have to focus more. Okay, right. Sir, what about this beta D glucose plus pyranose units? Cellulose is a completely linear chain polymer. Linear chain polymer. A linear chain polymer. These glucose units are linking C1 C4 link only present. This is called as a beta link. This is called as a beta link. This is called as a beta link. Okay na? Linear chain polymer C1 C4 link is present like amylose, but it is a beta link is a present, sir. Now take about the structure of the molecules. Beta means, you know well, what is the location of the anomeric carbon? Anomeric carbon is the first carbon. So now OH group is a present. Anomeric carbon upla present. Remaining carbons numbers you can write about that. It is a CH2 OH. So this is a number 1 carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6th carbon. But I did not write about all the OH groups, just you have to identify that structures. So next one is another monomer you take about this one. Sir, first carbon, second carbon, third and fourth carbon and fifth, sixth carbon is there. Here, no, enough. Next one is one more you take about here also. OH group is anomeric carbon is that. Anomeric carbon, first carbon is above the plane. OH group is present. This group none. This is a OH group is important for us. Sir, here also fourth carbon OH group is down low present. Sir, one more structure you can take about one more monomer of the beta D plus glucopyranose. Fifth First carbon, second, third and fourth and fifth carbons CH2OH. So up to that enough. So here is OH group. So numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. According to structure we can do that here. See clearly. Sir, here C1 C4 linkages mean you consider about here C1 C4 linkage mean fourth carbon OH group, anomeric carbon OH group, OH group lo water molecule removed out na, water molecule removed out, we are getting left the oxygen atom is a left hand. Here oxygen atom is a present. See clearly. Just you can write about koncham bending the structure. Water molecule is removed out mean between two monomers. Here is a oxygen atom is a present. Sir, here also oxygen atom is a present C1 C4 carbon by removal of the water molecules. Sir, here just to keep extending the structure, oxygen atom is a present between monomers. So my dear students, here point you have to observe the most important point in the compound. Completely see clearly, it is a very clear for you. It is like a ladder structure. It is nothing but linear chain polymer only. Like amylose, it is also linear chain polymer only, but condition is that it is beta D glucose plus units only na, so that is the reason only it is a vertically it is increased chain, but anyhow linear chain only, but link will be see clearly. C1 carbon, anomeric carbon and C4 carbon. Here also C1 carbon and C4 carbon. This point is very important for us. So this glycosidic linkage is called as a particular name is there. The name is considered as a beta link. This is called as a beta link. Why it is called as a beta link, sir? The only reason is that, anyone tell me why it is called as a beta link? Reason exactly, what is the reason? Why it is called as a beta linkage?